The address today from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. What my general overview of his address was, this is a president that made a lot of promises to Ghanaians during the campaign era. A president who promised he was coming to solve problems. He comes in today with lamentation of issues. We all knew the state of the economy as at January 6, 2024. January 6, 2025. And as we all know, he made promises to come and be a solver of the problems that we had as a country. But he comes in lamenting about the state of the economy. He starts by saying that the economy is in a bad condition. It's not in a good condition. And for me, what I can say is this is an economy that has been able to pay coupons, bond coupons as of February. If our government had not put in measures, how were they going to fund all these payments that were made in February and January? We made enough accommodation for all these payments. And as far as I know, there was enough in the sinking fund, as he claims. He comes out to give balances of accounts, gives balances of USD, without talking about the reserves that we left behind. He talks about almost 48 million or so in the dollar balance. Talks about another 400 and something million in the city balance, and I feel that he was very dishonest to Ghanaians. He should have talked more about the reserves that we left behind that made this government able to pay for all the coupons they were able to pay. This is a government that promised to solve unemployment. He comes in with promises of solving unemployment situation when it's the same government that is now revoking appointments of a lot of young people that were employed by our government. And what sort of dishonesty is this? One president on one breath says he is coming to solve unemployment, and on another breath is also revoking appointment of young people in Ghana. And that is something I feel our president wasn't honest with Ghanaians. He should have been honest. The same president comes and talks about he solving Dumso before he left office. He talks about solving Dumso in 2016, when we all know that in 2016 there was a whole timetable for Dumso. So what kind of dishonesty is that? He talks about solving Dumso. As at January 6th, we have no Dumso in Ghana. But everybody can attest to the number of outages we've had between 7th of January and today as we speak. And the president comes and makes promises that he is the president that is going to solve Dumso, when everyone knows that before he left office in 2017, that's January 6, 2017, Ghana had Dumso issue that was solved by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He left behind a good economy. He left behind the numerous outages we had during John Dramani's era, but now he comes in to say that he's solving it when he has really resurrected Dumso, which we had eradicated as of January 7, 2017. So for me, I feel that our president wasn't honest with us. He talks about Agenda 111. A few weeks ago, this same president talks about our government not completing any of the Agenda 111. But we completed 3 Agenda 111 within this country and handed over. Now he comes in with operationalization. We all know we had recruited a number of nurses who were going to be assigned to these hospitals. And you come in with all these threats, you are going to revoke appointments of all these nurses. And how do you expect we can operationalize these hospitals without these nurses and without these health workers who are going to operationalize these facilities that we left behind? So I feel that our president, as we have today, wasn't honest to the country, and I believe that maybe in the next address he comes in, he will be able to address most of all these inaccuracies and let Ghanaians know the true state of our economy. We've left behind a good economy for them, so they should come clean and be honest with our people, and I believe that that is the way we should go as a country. Our president has given us a promise of fighting corruption, and for us, we believe that he needs to be a doer of everything that he's saying. This is not time to be chasing appointees of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. There were a number of high-profile cases against appointees of His Excellency John Dramani when he left office. Now he's come and he's withdrawn all these cases. Now he's talking about fighting corruption. How do you fight corruption when you come into power in January 2025 and you start withdrawing cases, high profile cases against people that were so much deep rooted in corruption related matters? And I believe that our president should do more if he talks about fighting corruption. Now he mentioned people that are involved in the national service scheme. Our people have come out, they have given the facts to the matter. We believe that he should apply the rule of law. He should let the law take its course. If he feels that they have done something against the state, let the law work. And he shouldn't be going ahead and just making pronouncements when you have not even investigated these matters. These matters are mere allegations, and I feel that as a president, he should allow the rule of law to work. And I believe that once these investigations are concluded, it is then that we can make pronouncements as to whether people were culpable or not.